Hello everyone and welcome to my replay of Hyper Metroid, my Let's Play of Hyper Metroid 2. Anyways, I've done this LP before, but after watching it and reviewing it, I thought it was pretty poor and could have been much better. And now that I've practiced the ever-living shit out of it, I can do a much better job. Anyways, these controls are awful. Let's fix those. And as I'm going to try to do a whole bunch of episodes in like a row, not upload them all at once, but, you know, just like a whole bunch in a row so I can like upload them over the week or something. So I have like some in the bank so you guys aren't waiting 700 years to watch an episode or something. Anyways, let's not waste any time. Before we start, yeah, sorry, it's been a while, I'm a little rusty. But before we start, this game takes place in its own universe, and it's like a big retelling of the entire storyline so far. So, anyways, let's get started and let's watch the opening. "8 years ago, I was the lead engineer on Earth Colony K2L, soon to start a family with my husband, Adam. All was fine until one day the colony was assaulted by the space pirate legions. If you look closely, you can see Ridley destroying her homeworld and town and all that crap. It's pretty cool looking, and at the same time it sucks. Everyone I knew was dead. My child miscarried. I swore vengeance upon the space pirates and began building with ancient Chozo technology to start my crusade. Yeah, in this universe, instead of the Chozo building the suit for her, she built it herself. And like, as Balta said, in this universe, she seems to be older than she is in the original universe. Anyways, my first mission was to destroy the Mother Brain and cripple their operation. Anyways, this little scene hasn't changed, or has it? Just like the original, she destroyed Mother Brain. But the Mother Brain was a fake. But I learned of their plans to utilize Metroids as bioweapons. So I set out to planet SR-388 to eliminate them, except for one. So yeah, even though you can see it uses some of the same scenes, it's completely retold and gives them a different feel. And that's something I really like about these Metroid games I play, is even though they're on like the same engine, it gives them a different feel and whatnot. So it never feels like you're playing the same exact game over and over. Unable to dispatch the infant Metroid, I came up with a new plot, to get the English Oxford Dictionary so this LPer can speak correctly. No, joking aside, I could use the Metroid to draw out the pirate leaders, and locate their home base by planting it in an illegal weapons facility. Let's go. Yeah, just like Baltus, I really like this Samus too. And for anyone who has watched his LP, I will be following a similar route to him for the most part. There'll be like 1 or 2 deviations. But besides that, it's pretty much the same route, so if my commentary isn't up to snuff, I'm sorry. Anyways, this game was built off of Project Base. The physics are just like it, though there are some tweaks. The gravity is a little lighter, so you jump much higher. And the suit colors are different, and some of the palettes are different too from the actual Project Base. But that's what Project Base is supposed to be, you know, a base for projects. Like the starter point for your project. That was the point of creating it. Anyways, let's get on through this illegal weapons facility. Well, there's the Metroid we planted. Surprised Ridley isn't here. Dance, Samus, while we wait. Dance! There he is, you son of a bitch! You must die, even though we're making you take it away. And with that, Ridley has taken the bait, but as you notice, this place isn't exploding. But you can see there's like this red hue. I guess that means like an alarm has gone off or something. And the music's like really foreboding. Also, if you notice, we went behind those stairs. You can't go back up, so don't even try. And as I'm going to try to be moving through this LP really quick, because I like to move fast in a Metroid game. And seeing as I'm getting all the items, the faster the better for you guys, at least. But there will be points where I stop and try to explain things, only if I have to. Otherwise, I will explain things as I go along. Anyways, up we go. I'm gonna do like a session and try to... I already said that earlier, didn't I? Just in case. I'm pretty forgetful right now. But just in case I didn't say it, I will try to get like a bunch of episodes done in a row and then upload them like slowly over the week, like one a day. Yeah, I took a Gear's suggestion of doing one a week and saying no to that, especially for the fact that I barely get any kind of chance to, you know, make an episode. Considering I'm with my father, and if he ever came in here, he would kind of ruin the episode I'm doing. So if it's like going really good, he could come in and ruin it. Yeah, that would suck. Anyways, unlike Super Metroid, we're not going to go left, we're going to go right. And I like the color of the power suit. It looks pretty nice, especially with the blue helmet. Or blue highlights, if you want to say that instead. Anyways, let's go on down into the depths. But before we continue, if we press start, you'll notice we have the entire map. And this screen has been reworked. As you noticed, we see our time, the suit's colored in, and our total percentage of items. And for some reason, there's 5 reserve tanks. But whatever, I kind of like that. It kind of rounds it out from 4. 4 seemed kind of odd. 5 feels like a solid round number. There's a missile door. We can't enter that quite yet. Let's try not to waste any time. This is Hyper Metroid. We move quick. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. It's been so long, but you know, since I live with family still, even if, yeah, even though I still live with family, it kind of makes it hard to do this kind of stuff frequently. And sometimes stuff comes up. It's like a mix of that crap. Whatever. That's life. Alrighty, let's head up on into this room, because in here we get our first upgrade. Not the morph ball, but missiles. And when we get them, you'll notice we have an ammo counter. So yeah, unlike the original, all your weapons are going to pool into this generic ammo counter right there. So that's a good thing and bad thing depending on who you are. But I think it's a pretty good thing considering. Because as we get, you know, our other weapons, they'll also pool into that. And our total ammo cap is 500, by the way. But first of all, we have a gate here. Torian gate number 1 unlocked. 14 gates remain. I wonder what that could mean. Anyways, all the weapons we get in the game that use ammo will pool into that. So we'll get a lot more shots with our missiles than we normally would. I'm not going to tell you the amounts right now because that would spoil this for anyone who hasn't played it or a Super Metroid game or Metroid game in general. Or whatever. So I won't say anything, but for now, missiles take 1 ammo and give us 5 ammo. And when replenishing ammo with missiles, we get 2. Alrighty, up here we get the morphing ball. Yay, we have our classic upgrades. Now let's not show it off. We'll leave that as a spoiler of what those Torian gates are. Well, you could probably figure it out from the name alone. Screw you, you stupid waivers. I think that's what they're called, waivers. It's my fault for standing there and taking it like a Samus. Taking it like a Metroid right in the teeth. I always used to associate those little round things inside them as meatballs. That's what they look like in Prime. They look like meatballs inside the Metroid or whatever. Ooh, energy, I'll take that. Anyways, I've practiced the ever-living hell out of this game, so I should be easily able to get 100% really quick. Anyways, head up on here really fast to get more missiles. Or in this case, more ammo. It would be nice if you could just call it like ammo expansions and give them differing values. I don't know if that would be possible to like keep the first one you get as the actual item and then do it kind of Metroid Prime series does where it's more of an expansion or ammo expansion instead. Like, when you in Prime, when you get the missile launcher, then it becomes missile expansions that just, like, increase your general missile ammo. And I wonder if that would be possible with this game. To, like, change it to where the rest of the expansions for missiles are just ammo expansions, and the same with future weapons. I don't know, I'm probably just asking for too much. It's just a suggestion and an idea. It would be cool, but it wouldn't really change anything. It would just look nicer to me. Anyways, up here we have another missile tank, increasing our total ammo to 15. Alrighty, now that we got that, we want to veer left once we drop all the way down. And if you've noticed, missile doors take 1. Now, as you can see on the, it's too late now, I'm already next to it, but as you saw on the map, we have an item in this room, and it's an energy tank. Increases energy by 100, so now we have 199 HP, basically. We can take quite a bit of abuse. Just like that. Demonstration. Samus likes to show off her things, even energy tanks, by getting hit straight in the fucking face. Anyways, if you notice, there's a 1 here, and that was the same, and it corresponds with the gate we just opened, number 1, the lock or whatever. So gates do serve a purpose that open up pathways to you, and they also serve another purpose, which will be end game, basically. So their functionality is to let you enter the end area of the game, and they also serve another function to open alternate pathways, or main pathways in this case. Hopefully my explanations are good enough for you guys. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done an episode, so you'll have to forgive my rustiness. Anyways, let's enter this completely unsuspicious open door. Nothing wrong about it, nothing suspicious at all. We do get bomb! That's better than the morph ball bombs, because it's just a single bomb. Oh, look at that, we're out of ammo. Let's look, we have a Terizo. By the way, he's weak to bombs. I usually have an easy time with this doucher. One more bomb ought to kill him, or we can just use our missiles instead, because he's gonna run like a punk. That fight usually goes smoother, but that was better than some of my some of my badder fights. I can't think of the word. How to English. Samus, you better get me that dictionary soon. She said she would, right at the intro. You guys heard her. She said I cannot English today. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's been a long time. So forgive my commentary if it's a little off. Or my English is kind of poop. I should quickly, come back. It shouldn't take more than maybe a few episodes. Anyways, back in there we got another missile tank. That's very nice. That gives us 5 more ammo, or 5 more missile shots. Alrighty, I forgot about you. Hit me in the face and make me look bad at the game. Yeah, those guys only take missiles, or you need a stronger beam to hurt them. Alrighty, let's head further into Goldstar. Yeah, this is Brinstar, by the way. It's really gold. This place is pretty big, just like the first area. And that's something Baltus brings up, is that a lot of the places in this game are big, and he thinks they're just big to be big. Maybe he's got a point, but I kind of like it. It makes it feel more like a big old planet you're exploring, even though the overall size seems to be smaller. That could just be us, but whatever. Let's just drop down. And it looks like we aren't getting back up either, because the door closes behind us. Fantastic. I guess we have to press forward. It's a lot of work, but I think we can do it. Alrighty, let's drop on down and head left, because we're going to be transitioning from Goldstar to Red Brinstar. Hallelujah. Anyway, shoot that suspicious brick, and you will be rewarded with more ammo. Sweet. Also, let that little caterpillar go through, and he'll reveal a path for you. Normally I don't do that, I just go on through, but this is an LP and I gotta sort of explain things. Even though I'm rusty, thanks you, sir. Thanks you. Yes, I thanks you. English, how to. I got one of those flying jerks. I think those are Rios. No, those are key hunters, key hunters. Alrighty, let's drop down to the left here and go through this door. Now, we actually need an ability, a weapon we're going to get very shortly, actually, to go this way. Or you can just wall jump, which is really easy to do. Especially for the fact that you can respin in this game. So if I, like, jump and then hit jump again, I'll respin. And your gravity is much lower, so it's much worth it to come up here to get this energy tank. And it shouldn't be hard for you to learn how to do it. You just get next to a wall, hold the opposite direction. When you see that animation, you jump. So basically, the moment you hit right or left, you pretty much press jump instantly after that. For those who don't know. Alright, you're going to go for a little length on this episode because there's specific spots I want to stop at. I wanted to go further in this episode, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that because I have to explain things. Yay. Because everyone's stupid, including me, especially me. Look at that. Pro skills. Samus would be proud. Alrighty, joking aside, Let's shoot you and you. Oh, I messed that up. I could have, like, been really badass there, but no, I had to get hit in the face. Alright, let's just go on up, because that upgrade we want is actually in the next room we're going to. It's just up this shaft and to the right. Whoa there, partner. I don't like your apples, and I don't want them. Alrighty, once we come in here, you'll notice, well, what the hell's the point of coming in here? It doesn't look like we can go this way unless we want to die. But if you notice this large crack in the floor, shoot it. Oh, look at that. Secret passage. It will take us to said item, which is the grappling beam. Yay! So what are we going to do with this grappling beam? Where will we go with it? Find out next time on Let's Play Hyper Metroid.